Hello, hello, and welcome to another video on my basic build series. I'm your host, Blends. Let's get started. Alright, this is the Iron X. This is an iron farm that works for 1.14.3 in Java Minecraft. I'm actually building this in the pre-release 4. I'm not going to release this video until it actually works in 1.14.3, which they should be releasing very, very soon. So I should have this video out less than a week after I record it. Alright, before we get started there, I'm going to show you how much I got after 1 hour using 2 layers of this. I got 2511 for iron and 661 for poppy, that much right there, so it does work really, really well. And then this is the resources you're going to need for one single layer of the Iron X. So you're going to need some temporary blocks and some scaffolding if you choose to use that. You're going to need a total of 12 villagers, 4 zombies, and then 4 name tags or items for the zombies to hold so they don't despawn. If you don't know how to get a hold of zombies or move your villagers around, I do have some videos that are going to be coming out or have already come out for in order how to do that, just to show you easy ways to get them. And then go ahead and pause this and take a look at all the materials you're going to need. For the workstation, it's any workstation you want. I'm using Loom because they're the cheapest to make. And then these are daylight detectors if people don't know what that one is, because not a whole lot of people use those. Okay, first thing you want to do is find a space that's going to be far enough away from everything, because you're going to need a 3 chunk by 3 chunk space in order to build this. So that's what, 16 blocks per chunk, so that would be what, 48 by 48 blocks, so roughly 50 by 50, somewhere in there. So yeah, you do need to build this either underground where there is no other spots anywhere near it, so you're going to have to dig out a whole lot of space, or build this above ground where no other iron golems can spawn other than the spot where you want them to. And once you figure out where you want to do this, I'm actually going to move it a little farther away from that stuff. Alright, so once you figure out where you're going to do this, you're going to get your scaffolding and you're going to go up 20 blocks. Alright, this is your 20 blocks right here, and then you decide which way you want to build this. So I'm going to just build the center of it that way, so I'm going to go 5 more blocks out that way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this one right here, you're going to put down an observer. You're going to put down a temporary block here and here. Alright, not observer, I'm sorry, that's a daylight detector. See, I'm already screwing it up. And then on top of here, you're going to put an observer facing down that way so the redstone signal faces up there. Alright, and then on top of this one, you're going to put a regular block. It can't be glass, it has to be something solid. And then you're going to put a sticky piston on each side here. And on top of this, you're going to do 3 more blocks just like that. Alright, and then on top of this one, you're going to get your composter. You're going to put it right on top of there. And then on this side, you're going to put your bed. And then you need to get a temporary block on this side of the bed and on this side of the bed by holding shift so you can place it there. And then on this side of the blocks, you can put down a bed that way and a bed that way. Alright, and then you're going to need to get your workstation, which you need to grab real quick. Alright, and then you're going to put one of the workstations right here. Then you're going to put one on the foot of this bed. You got to hold shift, remember, and one on the foot of this bed, just like that. Alright, you can get rid of these temporary blocks if you like. Okay, so it's going to look a lot like this. Then you need to get some glass, so one glass here, and then you can put a temporary block there and another glass there, and get rid of that temporary block. So you've got one space away from that sticky piston and one right on that sticky piston. That way, every time that daylight detector changes or puts out a signal, it's going to actually swap these. So this one will be out one, and that one will be next to the sticky piston. Alright, once you've got this, you can put another layer on top of there and just come out a couple this way. And then you're going to go down and onto your scaffolding and go all the way back down to the bottom. Alright, when you're down at the bottom, you're going to count 17 blocks away from this one, away from that one. So you're going to kind of facing this way right here. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This block right here, I need to get scaffolding again because I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, this is the 17th block right here. From here, you're going to go up a total of 22 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that should put you 2 higher than this level right there, if you can see that. That's perfect. Alright, once you get at the top, you've got to be very careful. Actually, got to grab the right thing here. Then you're going to come out to the very edge and put 1 block right there. And then you're going to come onto this block. It's a little easier to hold shift and do it on the block here. You're going to go out just like that, and you're going to build up 1 more high, so you're going to have a 2 by 3 area. And then from here, you're going to build out 7 more blocks from here. So this is 1 and then 7 more. Alright, so you got a total of 8 blocks here. I'll just do it this way so you can see it. Then once you get this, you're going to go up 1 more and out, and then get rid of that temporary block, and then go out a total of 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do the same thing. Alright, this way you're going to have a total of 7 blocks here, 7 blocks here, and then 8 blocks right here, and then it goes down 1 right there. Then you're just going to fill this in so it's a 3 wide the whole way across. Alright, once you got it just looking like that, you can come in here And if you get your, let's see, slabs, you can put a slab on the bottom layer of each one of these. Just like that. You don't really need to go out that far, but I think it looks better. It's kind of that whole top layer there. Alright, that way it looks like this. If you choose to, you can put them on the bottom of these, but it's not necessary at all. It does look a little bit better, so I'm going to go ahead and do it just because I like the way it looks. You don't need to put one here because you're actually going to have a full block right there, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. So do this on both sides. Alright, you don't need these slabs everywhere like I said, but you do need them above where the villagers are so they don't get struck by lightning. And you also need one above where the zombie's going to be. So this is going to be a full block where the zombie is, and then the villagers are going to be on here, so you do need these so they don't get struck by lightning and turn into witches. Alright, once you're on that, you can come back under this area here, and then one block in from there, you're going to put a slab there and a there, and then right above this workstation, you can put one there and right there. Alright, once you got to this point, you're going to want to put in your glass panes. Alright, so you can just put one on each one of these if you decided to put them all the way across. Alright, you don't need that one there, like I said earlier, but I forgot. I put one there accidentally. You are going to need a glass pane there, though, so we'll do that. And then you're going to put one more on top of each one of these, so just go ahead and do that real quick. I put an extra one there just to make sure they don't get stuck there. Alright, once you got it looking like that, you can go ahead and put your zombies and villagers in here. If you don't know how to do that, I do have videos on how to easily get zombies and villagers where you want them to go, so go ahead and check those videos out. There's also a ton of other videos on the web to figure that out too, to help you. I'm going to put a zombie in there, so it's inside the composter. You're going to put a name tag on him, or make sure he's holding something so he doesn't despawn. And just get your villagers in here. Alright, all of your villagers now have jobs, because they can get to their workstation. That guy is currently afraid of that zombie because he can see the zombie. These guys cannot though, even though, you know, you actually can, but they can't see through their oops, hit the wrong button. Their eyes are this little red line here, and you can see that they can't actually see each other through that block. Alright, and when you're done with that, you go ahead and put your water here. One here and one here. That's going to make your water flow all the way down. That's going to stop right at the end there. Alright, I got rid of all of my temporary blocks that were underneath here, so you have no actual glass blocks or anything underneath here, and then I got rid of my scaffolding already, but you don't really need to do that quite yet, because you are going to need to build a few more of these. But what you need to do is put a square like this around here, so you're going to have 3 on this side, 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and 3 on this side, so it looks just like that, and you're going to build this exact same thing on each side. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. I actually want to say that before you get these guys in there, you might want to make the killing chamber because they're going to start spawning golems and you're going to have a little bit of a mess on your hands down there. So yeah, you'll want to do that first. Alright, back to doing this. Okay, so in order to build your little killing chamber in there so you don't have this problem like I accidentally did while I was building this one, all you need to do is come straight down from here. If you want to build a thing all the way down, you can. Go down as far as you want to so you can start grabbing your iron from a box right over here. You can just build up this 3x3 area just like you have up there if you want to. It's a good idea to have several chests because this does fill up fast. Alright, in order to make your killing chamber, you're going to figure out which side you want to be the front. You're going to put some chests down in there. Like I said, you want to make sure you put down more than one chest because that will fill up very, very fast. Hey, excuse me. Alright, you're going to put down your hoppers right down here. So hit shift to make them go into each other here. So just like that. And then you're just going to build up. Go 4 high around like this. And on this side, you're only going to go, you can fill in corners if you want to. I prefer to fill in the corners because I think it looks a little better. Make a little spot like that. And then inside here, all you need to do is put down your chests. So you hold down shift to put them on top of the one directly in front of it. Alright, once you got that in, you can put your lava bucket right over there, and this is your killing chamber. All you need to do is put in some, I prefer glass so you can see what's going on, and you can open your chest. But if you want to, you can get rid of all this. Your golems are going to fall directly into that lava, just like that guy just did. The reason these are here is to make sure that they don't kind of slide off to the side when they fall down, so they'd go directly into there. And like, you can get rid of that if you want to. Doesn't really matter, you don't need any of those blocks. Alright, let's see. As more of them start falling in there. I'm going to go kill all these guys real quick. Oh, for anybody who doesn't know how to do this, is to kill things with one hit. All you do is put in a command on creative mode. So you go to, let's say, Effect, Give. You're going to find your name on there, and then type in Strength, and you just keep hitting Tab when it'll auto-populate for you. And then to keep it for a very long time, you put in, I believe that's 1,000,000. Once it goes to red, you can't do it anymore. So that's, yeah, that's 1,000,000. Then amplifier, 255 is the most you can, and then T for true, hit enter. Now you can kill anything you want with one hit. Simple as that. Alright, let's put this on night for a little bit. Go night. That way these guys can sleep. They all should have slept at least a little bit there. And we're going to go time set to 0, and they should all have worked a little bit. See, these three are working right here. These guys may not have... Oh, there you go. Okay, now they're all working. It's as easy as that. So you may have to wait up to 20 minutes for the full day-night cycle to go through. Oh, he landed on the other guy. Maybe it is a good idea. See, it didn't happen at all when I was testing this. Maybe it is a good idea to have a chute going all the way up, or maybe have some more water pushing them back into the lava if they don't land on there correctly. That's good to know. I'm going to put it all the way up. See, I tested this for several hours, and that never happened. Oh. Every once in a while something happens you don't really plan for. So these amount of blocks in here are going to actually increase the amount of blocks that you need to use. I didn't do it with like any of this space in here. I just kind of did it with, I think, 3 high, and then I went straight into this one. So I actually put my thing up a little higher, so you might need some more blocks for this part. Or you will need some more blocks for this part, I should say. Alright, that is one layer done. This is going to get you roughly 1,250 iron ingots per hour. And in order to do another layer, you're going to want to go from this block right here. If you hit F3, you're looking at block Y coordinate is 76. You need to go up 25 more than that. So if you start the next one, this block's going to be at 101. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more layers on here. Okay, I've got 4 layers built, and they are all working just like they should. They're starting to spawn them in right now. I've got one on each one layer here. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. So this is 4 layers high. It should do about 5,000 iron ingots per hour, which is plenty for most people. But yeah, you can see that it's working really well. They're just dropping in. They might get stuck right there, but they haven't actually gotten stuck and stayed there. So it seems to be working. It's going to push them off. Yep, just like that. Alright, got plenty of iron going into this one. I'm pretty sure my single chest down here is very, very full. Oh, it's getting there. This took me maybe 20 minutes to build completely, and then the top 2 layers didn't even get started until maybe a minute ago. So that's two layers running for about 20, maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment about any other videos you'd like to see. See you later.